If you're thinking about selling your home, one of the most important steps you can take before that for sale sign goes up is preparation. I often say to my clients, selling a home isn't just about putting it on the market. It's about creating an experience that makes buyers fall in love. And that starts long before the first showing. So in this video, I want to walk you through the complete process of how to prepare your home for sale so that you get top dollar, fewer days on market, and a smoother transaction overall. If we haven't met before, my name's Dawn Morgan. I'm a realtor with eXp Realty and I work in the Edmonton and surrounding areas. Let's start with the big picture. Why preparation matters so much. First impressions are powerful. Buyers often decide whether they like a home within the first few seconds of walking in, or even just scrolling through the listing photos online. That means when they see, smell, feel, and even hear when they first enter the space can make or break a sale. And in today's market, with the buyers being more discerning and comparison shopping through digital platforms, homes that are thoughtfully prepared stand out immediately. This isn't just about cleanliness. It's about creating a lifestyle buyers want to be a part of. So the first thing we always focus on is curb appeal. It's your home's first impression. This doesn't mean you need to spend thousands on landscaping, but you do need to make sure the exterior is tidy and welcoming. Cut the grass, trim the hedges, weed the garden, power wash the siding or driveway if needed, and paint or even clean the front door. Even something as simple as a new doormat and updated house numbers can give a more polished feel. If it's winter here in Edmonton, make sure the walkways are shoveled and salted. And if it's summer, add some fresh planters or flowers. Once we've addressed the outside, it's time to go room by room and declutter. This step is a non-negotiable. You want every space to feel open, breathable, and functional. Buyers aren't just looking at your home, they're picturing themselves in it. That's hard to do if every surface is covered in personal items. I usually recommend removing at least 50% of what's in your closets, storage rooms, and shelves. And yes, that might mean temporarily boxing things up or storing them off-site or neatly in the garage. Think of it as pre-packing for your move. As you declutter, start depersonalizing too. This means removing family photos, kids' artwork from the fridge, and anything that could be a distraction. The goal here isn't to make the home feel empty. It's to create a neutral space that allows buyers to imagine their own lives unfolding in it. And don't forget about pet items, litter boxes, dog bowls, and scratching posts. Tuck those items away during showings. Next comes deep cleaning, and I mean deep. This goes way beyond your weekly tidy up. We're talking baseboards, windows, appliances, ceiling fans, and vents. Every surface should sparkle. Kitchens and bathrooms in particular need to be spotless. If this feels overwhelming, it's totally worth hiring a professional cleaning crew. I always say clean homes show pride of ownership, and that translates into buyer confidence. Now, let's talk repairs. The little things that you've learned to live with, like a leaky faucet, loose doorknob, squeaky floorboards, will be glaring to buyers. They might be minor, but they create a doubt. You want your home to feel well-maintained and move-in ready. I suggest doing a pre-listing walkthrough with me or a handyman to catch anything that might come up during an inspection and fix it ahead of time. This step alone can save you thousands in renegotiations later. Once the repairs are handled, we turn to staging. Every listing I take on includes staging enhancements because the way a space is styled can change how a buyer feels emotionally. Whether that means bringing in accent pieces, replacing dated furniture with something more modern, or simply rearranging what you already have for a better flow, staging helps highlight your home's strengths. For example, maybe a small bedroom works better visually as a home office, or an awkward nook becomes a cozy reading space with the right chair and light. Lighting is also key. Natural light sells homes, so make sure your windows are clean and all your light bulbs are working. During showings, all curtains should be open and every light should be on. If a room feels dim, we'll add floor or table lamps to brighten it up. A brighter space feels larger, warmer, and more inviting. Now, here's where my process really elevates your listing. Every home I list includes professional photography, full video tour, 3D walkthroughs, and detailed floor plans. These are not optional in today's market. Buyers are browsing listings online in all hours of the day, often narrowing down their must-sees based entirely on photos and media. That's why I invest in high-quality visuals, because your home deserves to be showcased in its best light. We'll schedule your media day once the home is fully prepped, and I'll give you a checklist ahead of time so nothing is missed. Once the visuals are done, I'll launch your home strategically. Timing is everything. While Edmonton sees higher traffic in spring and early summer, great homes sell every season when they're presented properly. My marketing plan includes targeted social media campaigns, MLS exposure, YouTube tours, and email blasts to my network of buyers and agents. Your home isn't just being listed, it's being launched with intention. And here's something that sellers often overlook: the emotional aspect. You've likely made your memories in your home. Letting go can be hard, but once we list, it's important to start thinking of your home as a product. That mindset shift helps you keep the process focused, especially during showings and negotiations. Finally, always be show ready. Yes, it's inconvenient, but you never know when the right buyer will walk through the door. Keep beds made, dishes out of the sink, laundry put away. I can also set up smart scheduling so you have as much notice as possible before each showing. Preparing your home for sale is a detailed process, but when you do it right, it pays off. Homes that are clean, staged, and professionally marketed tend to sell faster and for more money. My role is to guide you through every single step from pre-listing to closing and make the experience as smooth and profitable as possible. If you're even thinking about selling in the next few months, reach out. I'd love to book a consultation, take a walkthrough through your space, and create a personalized plan to get it market ready. You'll also get access to my full seller's guide, which breaks everything down in more detail, along with timelines and tips for a stress-free move. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more real estate tips, and I'll see you in the next video.